Wow, 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 wow. I'm Richard Scott, and you're listening to the Peanut Gallery Music Podcast. My third and I think best album is Peanut Gallery Music Volume 3, Night of the Revenge of the Attack of the Unliving Demos. Available as a free download on Bandcamp. Go listen now. If you're already familiar with it, you may notice 2 tracks dedicated exclusively to Brenda. Brenda wanted her head chopped off and she got her wish, and Brenda wanted her head chopped off and she got her wish reprise, with the Brenda is dead refrain repeated yet again at the end of the album. And you may reasonably wonder, so what's up with Brenda? To be clear, Brenda was still alive the last I saw her, although that was close to 30 years ago. Nor do I bear Brenda any ill will. The line was just a joke dating back to a fateful day in junior high school when we played floor hockey during Phi Ed class. One of the jocks was being allowed a penalty shot, and knowing he'd be striking that puck with maximum force, everyone gave him wide berth. Everyone except Brenda, who, bafflingly, stood directly behind his right shoulder. He swung back his hockey stick, cleaved her head from her neck, and her head rolled down her sleeve like a ball on New Year's Eve. Kidding, of course. But you can see how I interpreted the event as Brenda somehow wanting her head to get sliced off. And because I was a sensitive, well-mannered preteen boy, I began taunting her with the line, "Brenda wanted her head chopped off," which, to complete the rhythm, eventually extended to, "Brenda wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish." For the record, I don't know how long I taunted her with that chant, but it was long past the joke's expiration date. So, sorry, Brenda. The only good that came from it is that because it was such a bizarre phrase, I decided to add it to the list, which, as regular listeners know, was a list of potential songs I was going to include on my albums once I became an established rock star. Regular listeners also know that I have no regular listeners, but I digress. In any case, I'd always planned for the song to be in 2 parts, which makes sense if you think about it. I'm sure I did not, because I was only 12 at the time. I just knew that the song would be as epic as the title, and that there would be a separate shorter track later with lots of layering. When I dug out the list several years later and committed to writing it, I was inspired by the Beatles' You Know My Name, Look Up the Number, as well as their goofy later Xmas records. I was also a fan of Paul Schaefer on Late Night with David Letterman, and that chaotic banging and screaming you hear at the end of the main track is influenced by Schaefer's goofier performances. As one can tell, this was not written as a single number, but as a particularly lazy pastiche. I just slammed together a lot of unfinished bits of music that I didn't know what else to do with and called it a song. There are 2 recordings of this one from about 2011 where I used my home studio, and one from my cassette player days during the early 1990s. I only mention this because in those early days there was no way for me to overdub or to splice tracks. Everything had to be done in one take. And I mention this because the song is 8 minutes long, which means that if I made a mistake at the 7.5-minute mark, I had to go all the way back and start the song all over again. The fact that I got a usable take from those early days is quite an accomplishment, arguably more than the song itself. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off, and she got her wish. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Brenda. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Brenda. Crazy little girl, that girl named Brenda. Wanted it off since I don't remember. Nutty little girl, that girl named Brenda. Built like a Lincoln Continental fender. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Brenda. Had a cut off her all last November. Spooky little girl, that girl named Brenda. Lost a lot of blood, that girl named Brenda. She's the kind of girl you must dismember. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off, and she got her wish. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish. Brenda, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off, and she got her wish. Oh, yes, she did. Brenda is dead, Brenda is dead. Long live the girl who is missing her head. Brenda is dead, Brenda is dead. Long live the girl who is missing her head. Got a girl and her name's Brenda. Stuck her head inside a blender. When I didn't do the task, got herself a battle axe. Bet you know what happens next. Took the blade across her neck. Watch her head roll down her sleeve like the ball on New Year's Eve. I tell you, Brenda is dead. Brenda is dead. Long live the girl who is missing her head. Brenda is dead. Brenda is dead. Long live the girl who is missing her head. Brenda wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish. She wanted it off. She wanted it off. Oh no, Brenda wanted her head chopped off, and she got her wish. She wanted it off. She wanted it off. What a way to go. Let me tell you a story about a girl named Brenda. She chopped it off and she made it snappy. Yes, you think the story's sappy, but my Brenda, she's so happy. Her head's cut off like her mam and pappy. Her neck's a stump and her shorts are crappy. Brenda! Yeah! She wanted her head chopped off! Yeah! She wanted her head chopped off! And she got her wish! Brenda wanted her head chopped off and she got her wish reprise should technically not have parentheses around reprise, because it's part of the song title and it's not an actual reprise. The one melody line in this track never appears in the original Brenda wanted her head chopped off and she got her wish. So, Brenda wanted her head chopped off and she got her wish reprise is its own separate entity. The only other noteworthy thing to mention about this is that it's the first track that ever earned me money. 2 people paid to download this track from Bandcamp, giving me a cool $2 profit. And to those people, I give my thanks. If there was a way to frame those digital dollars on my wall, I would. No, I'm kidding. I blew it all on riotous living and I have no regrets. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted her head chopped off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted it chopped right off. And she got her wish. She got her wish. Yeah. Brenda, my girl, she wanted her head chopped off. She wanted so much for sticking through this episode. Remember, you can download all my tracks for free on bandcamp.com and selected tracks on SoundCloud. Follow Peanut Gallery Comics on YouTube and Facebook, and follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, and or Threads. I'm Richard Scott, and keep your head on your shoulders.
Brenda is dead. Brenda is dead. Long live the girl who was missing her head. Brenda is dead. Brenda is dead. Long live the girl.